A lot of people are saying that AEW Fight Forever is one of the best wrestling games to hit the market in quite some time. But is it though? We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let you guys decide. There's a lot of great features that stand out to me in this game, but then others have you questioning what we're even doing here. I'm going to go over some of the great features that I personally like in AEW Fight Forever. First off, I want to talk about this authentic crowd noise that they have built into the game. What they have in this game is different than any other wrestling game because we normally get generic crowd noises. This was taken from live crowds at AEW live events, which I really dig, and it makes it feel authentic. Another awesome feature that I really like is the jukebox feature. What we typically see in wrestling games is a jukebox that just plays over and over again and it gets you tired of the music. Personally, I go in there right as soon as I get the game and I don't even listen to any of the music and just turn it straight off so I don't get the headache later. With this jukebox, you can completely customize it, and it has quite a bit of songs that you can listen to. So not only can you make a little playlist for your video game, but if you get tired of that, you can go and change it to another one. The next feature that I really enjoy is the models. Yes, this is not 2K, and it's not supposed to be. This is an arcade-based game, and I really dig that some of the models do feel arcade, and they do look kind of arcadey. But then you got other models that look super realistic like Jeff Hardy, and other models like Dustin Rhodes. I personally don't mind the arcade feel, so I'm really digging the way that the models look. I just wish we had a little bit more options with these models, and I'm going to dive into that a little bit later. Hand-drawn moves versus motion capture. I really dig what we're seeing in this game as opposed to the motion capture that we see in 2K. It feels a little more fast-paced, and I feel like I can get into my matches more. I feel like a lot of the match leaves that unpredictability, and that I really enjoy into a wrestling game. These controls are really user-friendly and they're really easy to just pick up and play. I'm really enjoying that fact. As you can see here, the controls are really easy to use and it's similar to a No Mercy or a Here Comes the Pain, and I'm really enjoying that. Though they do give you the option to change these, and this even converts to online, I enjoy that they added that feature as well. I don't really feel like the controls need to be tampered with. The controls are perfect just the way they are. The pinning system I'm really enjoying because it brings back that button mashing feel, which I really enjoy as opposed to a meter bar. A meter bar has always been played out for me. I'm really tired of the meter bar when it comes to the 2K games or other wrestling games on the market. I'm really enjoying the fact that they put the button mashing back in the game because it leaves that unpredictability in your match, whether you're going to kick out or not, or submit or not. I don't feel like I need to say this, but the blood is really enjoyable on this game too. It's a lot more gory than what you would see in a 2K game. I'm enjoying the fact that you can get busted open from your back, your chest, your head, but you need a certain weapon type to bust each part of your body open. I wish the blood would be a little bit more free and unpredictable as it is in a regular wrestling match. Wrestler abilities I'm really enjoying because it gives each character their own unique feel to it. I wish all wrestling games would adopt this feature because this really makes the game feel fun and unpredictable. Not really a feature in the game, but I'm really enjoying the way that the menu looks. At first, I was feeling like it was pretty plain and bare bones, but it feels clean. It's really easy to navigate, and I'm actually really enjoying this menu. So I love cruising through the menu and just looking at the options. There's not very many, but the ones that we do have to navigate to are easy to find, and it's a very clean-cut menu. The environmental physics on this game are absolutely insane. I've loved this in every single wrestling game that is adapted to this feature. I love that you can put them through the barricades and break the barricades down. I love that you can slam people on the aprons and have different moves. I love the steel steps features. I love that you can climb on top of the barricades and jump off the barricades. And I really love that you can slam these guys into the LED screen and break through it. The sound effects really make me smile on this game, man, because the sound effects sound mean, sounds arcadey, but it also gives that realistic feel at the same time. They did a fantastic job with these sound effects in this game. I love how hard-hitting it sounds, and this is one feature that I'm really enjoying. At first, I was really skeptical of minigames because I wasn't sure that we can play these online, so I didn't know why we wasted our time with the minigames instead of putting other features in. But, as it turns out, you can play these minigames online in private matches, so that I'm really enjoying, but there's a downfall to it, and we're going to get into it. Road to Elite is so short and it's so tedious. The only thing that I really like about the Road to Elite is that it's easy to get to your unlockables when you need to get them. You can skip through matches and skip through tiers, skip through blocks, and you can get to your unlockables really quick. But the things about this Road to Elite is so bare bones and so corny that I just cannot play another second of this thing. I'm glad I got all my unlockables because this is not getting played again for me. The voiceovers in this thing are terrible. There's something about reading a career mode in 2023 that just bothers me.
Let's head over to the Double or Nothing Arena.
I don't know why we wasted time releasing this mode instead of putting more time and effort into your actual game. Road to Elite was fun for the first couple of minutes, but other than that, man, this game has lost its touch. I'm not sure you realize this, but there's over 40 weapons in the video game. That's all great, but each one of them have the exact same motion and animation to them. I would have easily taken less weapons in this game to have some more animations like stacked tables, stacked chair bridges, stacked ladder bridges, something a little more creative when it came to these weapons, other than a side swipe or a poke of doom. When this game was first announced, we were really excited because we heard that it was going to be crossplay. Well, it turns out that is not the case for AEW Fight Forever, due to Sony taking a percentage of the cut from games that are sold with crossplay that are released on their platform. We were no longer able to put crossplay in this game, unfortunately, for now. Though this might change with Stadium Stampede. When I first got this game, I was really excited because I played online with a few of my friends, and I found out real quick that the servers were working at the time, at least when it came to 1-on-1 and 2-on-2. But now that everybody has figured out spams and glitches in the game, this is unplayable if you're trying to unlock those rank badges. Good luck with that. The tag team finishers are useless. There is no point to pull off a tag team finisher if you're playing with AI. If you got a partner and you're playing online, great, you could probably pull it off. With the AI not being as intelligent as we'd like, you cannot pull off a tag team finisher when you're playing against the computer. It's almost impossible. I've tried. My partner just will not get with the picture. I think it's way too hard to pull off these tag team finishers. Tag team matches are a no-go for me. If you got AEW Fight Forever and you were looking forward to popping in the creation suite to pop in some 2K style creation, you're sadly mistaken. The creation suite is so bare bones, it's so lacking in every single fashion that you cannot create a perfect wrestler. There's no logos when it comes to their arenas. There's not even their own logos put in the game to create a good ROH arena, a Blood and Guts arena, a Winter is Coming arena, or any of the new Collision arenas, unless you're playing on PC where you can get this modded. Creation Suite needs a lot of work, and they need to patch this immediately and give us some updates within this game. Speaking of updates on this game, we were promised a lot of updates. We were promised constant updates when it came to this video game. But so far, according to Zadie on Twitter, if that's how you pronounce it, they don't even have a roadmap for the DLC that they've already announced, which only contains 2 wrestlers and a couple of minigames in each pack that we all paid $75 for. And they've also announced a Stadium Stampede, which we have no idea if this thing's going to work with the servers that we are presented with. There's just not enough to do in this game. Once Road to Elite's done, which only takes you about 6 hours to do, and you have everything unlocked, this game really leaves a lot to be desired. There's limited match types, there's limited things to do in Road to Elite, there's limited creation to do, there's literally nothing else to do. Until they give us some new match types or something within DLC, there's going to be a lot of people bored playing this game. My final thoughts on AEW Fight Forever is if you haven't bought the game already, hold off, save your money. At least until these guys have a plan for some DLC. Speaking of giving us more, I'm doing a series on Add This for WWE 2K24, where the community is leaving comments on the video, which 2K reads, and giving the 2K devs ideas for the next installments of the game. And you can check that video out right here. Have a nice day.
Wrestling! Shoot!